inside the NBA might actually not be going anywhere, people. What we heard this week, of course, Chuck did the whole thing on the last game 5 of the NBA Finals when the Celtics won. I don't know if it was game 5. I think it was game 4. He said he was retiring. Well, I think they gave that nigga a little bit more money because he will be staying with TNT through the remainder of his 10-year contract. And he was on Dan Patrick's show yesterday. He said he got a call from TNT. He said, we're not stopping the show. He said, I don't know what that means, but we're not stopping the show. You know what I'm saying? So as we found out, a report came out from the Wall Street Journal that Warner is tossing around the idea of having Inside the NBA become Inside Sports, where they're talking about highlights from different sports once a week. They also said that maybe to be part of it, where they'll have highlights rights with the NBA, where they'll be able to play NBA highlights and talk like that. I'll say like this: it's not going to be the same as the actual show, but I would watch Ernie, Kenny, Shaq, and Chuck talk about anything. So they got a fan in me. If that does happen, I can just see Chuck right now breaking down soccer or any other sport that ain't got nothing to do with basketball. Sign me up for that. Tosin, what do you think about this potential rebrand? Do you think it's something that can work or something that would be cool at first, but not really long term?
Yo, that shit would be hilarious. I need to see Chuck and Shaq talk about soccer and just try to pronounce any name that's like not, just any name. I just need to hear them say any random name, like just some random Polish name. I need to hear him say that. And I don't know, man. It's just like just letting them talk about anything is gonna be one of the funniest things that that they'll let happen because they just don't care. They legitimately do not care. And I'm sure Charles is gonna make fun of some country having big women. That's just what he's gonna do. He's not a good person. But
yeah, exactly.
Listen, it's gonna be interesting because those guys can talk about anything. I mean, they don't have to be experts because they're your old uncles who just talk shit and they're great at what they do. They have amazing chemistry, and it doesn't really matter what sport, anything they talk about, because we're not going to them for expertise. We're going to them for entertainment, and that's what the hell they're going to do is entertain us.
Dante, what do you think about this potential of Inside Sports?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Outside of basketball, I really don't want to hear them talk. Like, I agree they are extremely entertaining, but like outside of basketball, I really don't care what Chuck. Everybody. I don't want to fuck their names up right now, but I'm not really checking for it. So I mean, I think it's a good
Dante, you forgot Kenny, Shaq, and Ernie.
Yeah, no. But nah, bro.
Nigga, Friday starting 30 minutes. We almost there, my boy.
It's just one of them shits where the show is as is. It's a great show. And when you start to tinker with the format, you're gonna have the same voices. So I think they'll still be able to create moments, but it wouldn't be the same as them just strictly locking in on basketball.
Courtney, you got any thoughts on this or no?
I don't need to hear Charles Barkley talk about hockey. I don't need that. Let's just keep it pure and keep it moving.
Ernie, what's that boy name? Connor David.
Oh my God,
he really good.
The little Canadian boy.
The little Canadian boy. I think he up there with my boy. What was his name? Who owned the Rangers? Messier. And then Chuck like, what'd you say, Chuck? What kind of women they got in Ottawa, Chuck? Like, I pay to see that. I'm sorry. That's entertaining to me.
I want to talk about the big women in Winnipeg.
Yeah. We got some big old women in Winnipeg, man.
That's crazy.
Let me tell you, I love Chicago, but the Blackhawks are terrible, Ernie. Like, I'm here for all of that, man.
I apologize to everyone watching that from Winnipeg.
And paper on display, haters old news, money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not.